Hey girls, so it is week 28, officially third trimester, in my opinion, and yeah, I'm feeling good. So I have a little list of things, and then I have a clip of some baby buys this week, and I'll show you the belly, and that will be it for this week. So I've been having a lot of round ligament pain. It's mostly when I'm in bed and I roll over, the round ligament pain sticks with me. In the past, I feel it and it goes away. Now it kind of lingers. I've had it for 20 minutes or half hour, and it just makes falling back asleep difficult, and I don't want to move around too much, but it doesn't happen every night. I would say maybe 2 or 3 times a week I'll get that really bad round ligament pain. It's probably just the way I move in my sleep and it wakes me up, and so that's going on. I'm also having some pain in my tailbone. Like if I'm sitting for a long time and then I stand up, it'll hurt. That's mostly when I feel the pain, is in that situation. Other than that, it doesn't bother me. Okay, so the pains I was telling you about in my sides and my back last week, I think I figured out what was going on. I passed a couple kidney stones this week, so that would probably explain all the pain that I was having. And since then, I haven't really had any of that, so that's good. And I had my OB appointment today, and I did talk to my OB about the pain I was having and about, that I passed some kidney stones, and she said, yeah, that's really common in pregnancy, and I know I had them with my son around 34 weeks or so. So, yeah, I mean, I knew that was common for me in pregnancy, but I didn't have the pain with them the last time. So she said it's just because, your uterus gets bigger and it kind of can block some things and cause stones to develop. So that's what was going on. I'm measuring right on, she said. And I asked how much weight I've gained, because I don't really even look at numbers anymore, but I've gained 16 pounds. So I'm happy with that. The only other thing pregnancy-wise I can think of is I told you guys around 25 weeks my colostrum came in. This past week I've been feeling let down, and if it's a first pregnancy, you might not know, you might feel it but not kind of in your head know that's the letdown reflex. But since I've breastfed before, I know what that feeling feels like, and it's definitely happening, but I'm not leaking. And so I asked my doctor, I said, is it normal to have the letdown feeling and not have, I can express colostrum, but it's not leaking. And she said, yeah, she said that's really common in a second pregnancy because your breasts already kind of know what to do, and that it was a good sign that, the milk production would be good and maybe the milk will come in earlier. And she said, don't be surprised if you start leaking milk, though. So I will make sure I have a set of breast pads in my stuff for work, and the diaper bag and things like that, just in case, but it's not been an issue yet. So and then I did ask, I'm getting the plan is to get a hep lock, I think that's what it's called. It's like an IV port on your arm, so that in labor, if they would need to do something quickly, they have access for an IV or whatever they need to do. And I said, since I'm not going to be on like saline, like fluids, when I'm in labor, is it okay, like am I allowed to have fluids? And she said, yeah, any clear fluid, juice, water, Gatorade, things like that. So that makes me feel good. And then also when I got to the doctor's today, my doctor wasn't there, and they were like, she just went to a delivery. Is it okay if the other doctor sees you? And I said, yeah, that's fine. So I'm waiting, and then I hear my doctor come back, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, that was so fast. And, you know, there's all this ruckus about how quick the woman went and everything like that. And then she was asking me if I had picked out who my doula was going to be, because I told her I was going to have a doula. And I told her my doula's name. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like the delivery I was just at. I just met her. She was, so she was my doctor's patient's doula today. And apparently the labor went really well and fast, and mom and baby were good. And I was really happy to see my doctor so excited about working with her, because I've heard sometimes if you come in with a doctor, with a doula, or you start talking with your doctor about a doula, it can turn some doctors kind of off. But my doctor was like super excited about that doula in particular, because she just worked with her and said she was wonderful. So, I mean, obviously I've met my doula, but I've not been in labor with my doula yet. So it was good to hear from my doctor that everything went well and they get along and like working together and things like that. So yeah, so I have some clips of baby buys, and I'll show you the belly. In addition to baby buys, I got a call today saying our crib is in. So as soon as we can find someone to help us go pick it up, then we will do that. And I bought a couple maternity tops and new maternity jeans, because Destination Maternity was having 40% off sale for Labor Day. So super excited about that. So those are some mommy buys. But yeah, so that's what was going on this week. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you some of the buys this week. I bought 2 more extra small fuzzy buns. This is purple, but it really doesn't look like purple in the camera. It's kind of like it's their grape color, and this is their spearmint color. And then I have the 2 other ones that I got a couple weeks ago. And then I got some Bummies. They're the infant size pre-folds. I've prepped them 3 times, so this is what they look like. I still need to prep them probably 3 more times. There are 6 of them in here. And I actually ordered 6 more. But I went to our local cloth diaper shop and I got these. And that's where I got these too. But I decided to order 6 more online. So I'm waiting for them. And then once I get them, I'll finish prepping. But I have a question for you guys who do pre-folds. How many covers do you have, and how many do you go through, or how many should you have? Because right now I have 2. So I probably need more than that, but I haven't bought more because I don't know. I've not done pre-folds before, so they're just kind of stash fillers. I don't plan on using them all that often, just when we run out of the other ones that fit her. So, and my snappies there. Okay, looking around the room, I think that's all that's new. Here's our car seat, and I put the Bundle Me on it, and it fits, and it looks fine, so that's what it looks like on the car seat, and that's a Graco car seat. We went back to Carter's this week, and I got the Little Sis newborn long sleeve onesie and some shorts. And I don't think I've shown you guys this, but my grandma got this for her. It's there's a little hat and then the little gown here. And it's 0 to 3 months, so it's pretty darling though. So that was a gift.
Okay, I just wanted to show 2 other purchases this week that are works in progress, but I might as well show them to you. So I got this shelf for her room from our local craft store. There are 3 hooks, but I've taken them off because I'm going to paint this and I didn't want to paint around them, so I'll put them back on once that is finished. And then I'm starting to crochet a blanket. So I started this yesterday, and this is what I have done so far. Their yarn yesterday was buy one get one half off, and then today I went through a couple of the things of yarn, and then I figured out how many I would need, and then I went back to buy them, and today they were 2 for $5. So it was a really good deal, but you can kind of see. Let me get it to focus. The colors, it's like a white, gray, purple, and pink. And I'm just doing a single crochet. I think it's going to be a little bit warmer for the winter time. A little bit heavier of a blanket, so that's what I'm working on. So I will show these to you again when they're done. And if I have enough yarn left over, I'm going to make a little hat to match the blanket too. So, alright guys.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you the belly here. 28 weeks and 3 days today. And from the front, from the other side. So there she is. You can see my ribs even more now. And then from the other side here. Sorry, it's hard to see where my pants end and that chair starts. There she is. Alright, so that was the belly. And one thing I forgot to say is Annabelle she likes to play games with me. Like, I'll touch my tummy and I'll feel parts. I'm not sure what the parts are. I can't make out exactly what they are. But like, I'll push on her and then she'll push back. And we play back and forth like that. And she'll go on for like 45 minutes doing that. And when I was pregnant with Connor, I one time felt an arm or a leg. And as soon as I touched it, he ran away and hid and didn't move for an hour. So anytime I tried to play games with him, he got scared and ran away. And she likes it. It's been fun. And that started happening pretty recently. I do have an ultrasound on Friday, so keep your eyes open for that. And besides that, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.